Okay, I got the notification.
Hey, Stu, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna admit I came in late
So
to
how
your.
does this compare to the original version? What did
Honestly,
they remaster?
they redid all the graphics. They redid all the lip syncing. They redid the frame rates. You'll see as we go into it. It's a full-on remaster. There's actual lighting and shading in the game now. It's actually really good. I rarely say this with remasters, but I'm really impressed with this one. Because most of the time remasters, they can be good, they can be not so good, and this one is definitely good. It still has the same humor. Nothing's really been changed. Gameplay wise, it's still the same game, though I have noticed a change in voice actors. So the guy who originally played Bosco is no longer Bosco in Save the World. It's a totally different voice actor. It's a totally new guy, and he doesn't sound as upbeat. And I don't know. Like the original Bosco was like almost like an Eddie Murphy-esque character. In this one, he's more laid back. Anyway, so we're going to be hopping right into Sam and Max Save the World. This is the PS5 remaster that came out in 2022, this year. So we're going to be hopping right into this. We're going to start with Episode 1, Culture Shock. So welcome to the Gamer's Grotto, and we're going to be hopping right into this right now.
The original voice actor for Bosco was apparently beaten to death in an Iowa cornfield.
What? What are you talking? What? You sound like you've just made shit up. Anyway, we're gonna hop right into this. So as you can see, the main menu is a bit interesting here. So we have all the episodes. As we go, select the episode. It pans.
That was Joe Pesci in Casino.
It pans over to a comic based off of the episode. And so this is how this works, and we don't really have you can't really save the game as such anymore. So they've gotten rid of two features. You can't save the game. All you can do is make auto saves. Likewise, you now have a chapter select button when you finish the game. Now, obviously, for some of these, I'm going to restart them, obviously, so we can see them all from the beginning without missing any of the cutscenes or anything. Music has changed in spots, so the opening theme music has completely changed. And likewise, the opening animation to each episode has completely changed. Graphically, the game is much cleaner and has better lighting and shading effects, which you will see as we go into each episode. So anyway, Episode 1, Culture Shock, the former child stars of the Soda Poppers TV show are wreaking havoc all over the neighborhood. But this is no ordinary tale of child stars gone awry. There's a dark force behind the Poppers' baffling antics. Using only their wits and a slew of heavy household objects, it's up to Sam and Max to save the day.
And didn't get anywhere.
Fair enough.
Everything I clicked on did something.
So you've never actually played at them then? Okay. Well, you're in for a treat because the humor is really good.
Into a max hole.
You fell into a max hole. All right. So the humor is really good. It's very dark. It's a very dark humor game. Anyway, I do love the Telltale Games versions of Sam and Max. I feel like they were the most faithful. I mean, we had the old LucasArts point-and-click game from back in the 90s, which was really good, but I feel like the humor in these is not only more modern, but just as dark and demented. So, always worth it. Anyway, let's get started here with Episode 1, Culture Shock.
Why didn't they remaster the original game from 1993? That one could really use it.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Ah! I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Alright, so as you can see, the animation is very cleaned up. If you compare this to the original, it's like night and day, to be honest. There's a lot more lighting.
Wanted to kick that guy's ass.
There's a lot more lighting effects at play here. And there's a lot more just the animation is all very clean and visually appealing. Now, fun fact here, Andrew Chaikin, who voices Max in this episode only, both in this remake and in the original, he was not in any future episodes after the first episode, which is this one, because he had a heart attack. So a little fun fact there for everybody. So the voice actor who plays Max in the following episodes, while he may sound the same, is actually a totally different voice actor. But in fairness, it's not really hard to do Max's voice. I ended up, I took a voice acting course in a couple of years ago in Toronto for a company called VoiceWorks. And you had to you got scripts
in any of the episodes?
No, I'm not the voice actor in any of the episodes. I have done the voice of Max though. So what I was trying to get at was at VoiceWorks they have scripts from all these old television shows that this company worked on, and one of them was the Sam and Max TV series, the cartoon series, because it was actually voice cast out of Toronto, out of Canada. So all the voice work was done and recorded in that studio where VoiceWorks, the school, was set up. So I got to do the voice of Max because they brought out the script and they had all the other students were picking the roles they want. And I'm like, no, I have to have Max. I know this show. I know the characters. And so, I did, like, as an example, if the line would have been like, hey, look, Sam, a bomb, I'd be like, hey, look, Sam, a bomb! And stuff like that. So I would, because I knew the character, and so it was a lot of fun. Anyway, so we're going to start this off here. It's always fun to look at all these inventory objects and just fuck around. So we'll start with that.
Last month's donuts.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment!
You bet, little buddy.
I do like the voice actors. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like the voice actors in the Telltale Games. I know that Bill Farmer was the voice, or the original voice of Sam in the LucasArts game. And he's not in this, obviously. And a lot of people preferred Bill Farmer's voice acting as Sam, but I honestly like this guy better. He just feels more like, he reminds me of Robert Stack in Unsolved Mysteries, to be honest. He's got that very deep-throated voice.
I think Hubert could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
Okay, I just noticed something. That picture
Remember our
is different in the
motorcycle trip
original.
through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from
That-
7 states.
so-
But those were quieter times.
In the original game, that photo of them on the bike was actually a picture of Ben's bike from Full Throttle, and they were both riding on that. So that's been I just noticed that's been altered. Now you were asking earlier, why don't they remake the LucasArts game? The reason for that being is that Disney owns the rights to anything that was done by LucasArts at the moment. And as we all know, Disney is rather stingy when it comes to those licenses. So that's probably why we don't have a remaster of the 1993 game, and we're just getting the remasters of the Telltale Games, which are not owned by Disney. They're owned by Telltale, or whoever owns Telltale. I don't even know who bought out Telltale. I can't remember who bought out Telltale.
Remake all the Tim Schafer games.
Yes, but not under LucasArts, bro. No, they went through that wasn't LucasArts. They went through Tim Schafer's.
Telltale.
You bought out Telltale? Oh, there you go. No, so the LucasArts games like Full Throttle and Day of the Tentacle and Grim Fandango, they're actually, if you look at the credits, it's actually Tim Schafer's company that did those remasters. Had nothing to do with LucasArts or Disney. They went through Double Fine Productions, which is Tim Schafer's personal company.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little
Cottage
pal.
cheese through a strainer.
Right, I know, but didn't they need to get the rights from Disney?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Maybe?
Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore. One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Now, here's a perfect example of the lighting effect. So if we turn off the lights, there's a lot better shading at work here on the characters.
I would think the rights to the first game would be with Steve Purcell.
Steve Purcell. Well, I know he had a lot to do with this game because it lists him in the credits as being a creative consultant and everything for the remaster. Right.
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there? Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
Oh, fantastic.
No comment.
My favorite... Okay, so they made a Sam & Max VR game for the Quest 2. And I think it's on PlayStation VR as well. I think it came out recently for PlayStation VR, but it's probably not as good. Because they have to dumb down the graphics. But I have it for the Quest 2, and it's so funny because you're playing yourself in the game. It's all in first person. You show up at Sam & Max's office, this office, and Sam's like, oh, this is our new recruit. And Max just pulls out his gun and he aims it at you. He's like, oh, is this the one we hired for target practice? I'm like, what? So Max was under the impression that you were hired as a target for him to shoot his gun at.
Life troubling your digestion?
Oh no, not Hugh Bliss.
Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness, and separate your bliss.
No.
Hey, that's that personal color spectrum book.
Self-help for the helplessly selfish.
Perfect. I'll take 2.
Fantastic. I hated that character in the original game. I actually hate him in this.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Of course. We need the boxing glove.
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
All right.
Yoo-hoo, tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Aha!
There it is.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular. Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not. Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
Except that it's gonna have bullets all throughout the cheese. Oh well. I'm sure the rat's not gonna care.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
I just, the other thing I just noticed in the remaster that they didn't have in the original is proper shading. So the shadows and everything, it's more realistic. And in the original game, it was kind of like a blob. It was like a circle almost that was just on the ground beneath the characters. There was no actual shadows. So this is already like loads better in terms of visual quality.
We've met your demands, we got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being particularly honorable.
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah, never happened, pig.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
Help me help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Hand over the phone or I'll make you lick my German-crusted palms.
Yeah, I've licked worse.
Like what?
You don't even want to know. Can I go now?
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Amateurs.
Maybe I'll lock you in our file cabinet.
So?
In 3 separate drawers.
You bore me. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Maybe you'd like it if we played you some music. How about Cat Stevens?
Fine. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't afraid of no cats. Can I go now?
So I know the correct options to do this. I'm just going through all of the choices because there is a lot of dialogue that's really funny, and if you just skip past to the choices you're supposed to make, you're going to miss a lot of funny scenes. That's one of the biggest things with the Telltale version of Sam and Max is that you really want to click on everything. You really kind of want to choose all dialogue choices because there is a lot of funny scenes you'll miss otherwise.
Let me pry open his skull and look for a conscience, Sam.
Yeah, I'm shaking like bacon here. Amateurs.
Is the rat Jewish?
Nah, he's supposed to be... No. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to be, from Brooklyn, I think. I think he's supposed to be, like... Yeah, no, I don't think he's not Jewish.
I know it's a hat.
Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really? Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right! Have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that. Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was a commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Just throws the rat out the window. Typical Max style. That was always the funny part about Max, is just how unhinged he is. I mean, even in the TV series that the voice work was done in Toronto for, he was just as unhinged.
That.
Yeah, probably. I don't think he tried to kill him. Right. So, I think our first stop is to see Sybil Pandemic. I might as well look at these ads down here.
Looks like there's going to be a lawnmower show.
Great! I love riding mowers. They're like golf carts with teeth.
Looks like there's going to be a
Great!
Okay, it's just the one. I thought he was going to comment on all the posters. What is...
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly! Good times.
Aha. Alrighty, let's go into Sybil's.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy!
Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, I know you!
Hey, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that 70s TV show about the singing soda jerks.
The Soda Poppers, yeah! Hi, peepers!
We loved your show.
I don't know what
I
you're
get
talking
adventure
about.
game paralysis when there's too many things to do.
Licensed psychotherapist.
Huh?
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely! Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist, that's me!
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously. Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would. You're a dead ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right. How about a little analysis?
Certainly! Tell me what's bothering you.
I've been feeling less frisky than usual.
Well then, you might try Brady Culture's eyebow video. That'll put a spring in your step. Your eyes, too.
Ibo? Yes, my runny poach.
In my opinion, there is too much dialogue in this
Won't
game.
regret it.
I mean, yeah, but when you think about it, in the original Sam and Max game by LucasArts, there was just as...
On one hand, but intimidating also.
Did you have problems with the original game by LucasArts? Because it had the exact same. There was dialogue everywhere. Or did you just not pay attention to any of it? I mean, that was the whole point of Sam and Max, is that they're sarcastic as hell and have to comment on everything.
Remember, TBH.
Yeah, no, Sam and Max was always like that. Even in the TV series and in the comics, that's what they're like. They just they just comment on everything. And that's what makes Sam and Max. If it didn't have all this shit, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be popular, it wouldn't be good, and it wouldn't be funny. That's the whole point, is they just comment on everything. They make fun of everything. That's literally the characters.
Who's this Lady Culture person?
Brady! Brady Culture! He's only the most insightful and amazing man on the planet, that's all!
It's not Sean Penn?
Not anymore!
I'm so disillusioned.
What's highbrow exactly?
IBO! It's called IBO! It's a system of ocular exercises!
So you can do push-ups with your eyes?
Sort of. Just watch the video.
Have you got a copy of this cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still got a truckload or two over at Bosco's.
Enough
I'd
said.
like to see what Max would do to the boy who stole the hat from 1893, A World's Fair Mystery.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
When Sam said excuse me for a minute, I legit had a fear that he was about to beat my head in.
Yeah. As for Max, what he would do with the kid in 1893, he'd probably force the kid to eat his own hat. He'd probably shove it down his throat. That's something Max would do.
But he's my pal.
You're friends with that overgrown sociopathic child?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this overgrown sociopathic child. I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist's handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference?
Yeah, is there a difference? I don't think there is. I think the lunatic and psychotherapist handbook are one and the same.
What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate.
It's so weird how this guy really was just pretending to be a DR.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Alright, so we don't have the necessary inventory tools to knock him out just yet, but that will be something we will do in a little bit. Might as well just look around the place while we're here.
It's getting late.
Hey Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
Now there is a lot of reference in later episodes to them making fun of being in a video game and stuff, so they do break the fourth wall quite a bit in this series.
Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Hey, those are mine. I'm Sybil Pandemic.
Oh, of course you are, dear. Of course.
Nice sign. I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max. Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little. Max almost lost a finger in a fan like that once.
Yeah, but it wasn't my own finger.
Oh. Okay.
That looks comfortable.
Oh, it is.
How would you know? You don't have a tattoo.
Don't I?
Fair.
I think those might be iron-ons.
Convenient and painful. A surefire hit with the average consumer.
Hold all my calls, please.
Hey, keep away from my intercom.
Paging Dr. Dover.
Stop that.
Is there really anybody on the other end of that thing?
I'd look pretty silly if there wasn't.
Is there really anybody?
Okay.
I'd look...
Was Max just resting his head in Sybil's lap?
Ooh.
Me!
I don't think so.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Did he say paging Dr. Gelder?
30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business.
Ah, taxidermy. The dead are truly the kitsch of the living.
And vice versa.
You're an unfathomable well of something, Max. That may be the least relaxing sign I've ever seen.
What about the one at the barbershop that says low fatality rate?
I stand corrected.
Fair. All right, let's get out of here. But yeah, so honestly, I do recommend, if you haven't played the original Telltale Games, Sam and Max's, I do recommend this one. Don't go for the originals, because honestly, this is the exact same as the originals. They haven't changed anything. It's just the animation is so much smoother and just a lot better. It's just really nice animation now. I'm very impressed, honestly. For the cost too, it's only $30. Actually, it's less than $30.
I talked to Bosco for like 50 years.
You talked to Bosco for 50 years? Okay. Might as well talk to Specs
Look,
while
Sam,
we're here.
it's another one of the soda poppers.
Wow, what are the odds? Say there, Soda Man.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
Boy, you sure were a famous, oddly underdeveloped teen celebrity at one time.
I'm still famous.
Are you?
Like 1,000,000.1 times more famous than you.
Well, we're really more known in the 18 to 34-year-old repeat criminal demographic. Say, how about an autograph for my pal?
You can sign my butt! Make it out to Squinky.
I don't sign butts anymore. People get ticklish and they move and it gets all messed up.
I'll risk it.
Sorry, I can't stop painting. This has to be perfect.
What was that catchphrase you used to say on your show?
It was like, you messed me up, or something like that.
You made me mess up, which you just did. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So, Specs, what are you up to these days? Any new projects?
Yes, I have a new light in my life, and his name is Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Ocular Fitness program. You really should try one of his videos.
Ibo sounds like an electronic archery toy.
Ibo is the truly visionary Ocular Fitness program. Try the video today.
Where can I find a copy of the video?
They carry them over at Bosco's. You should get it.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture.
What was that guy's name? Billy Blanks?
What guy are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
So, Specs, what are you up to these days? Any new projects?
Yes, I have a new light in my life.
Okay, this is going back into that. All right, that's not what I wanted to do.
Sounds fascinating.
Let's head back here, and didn't I see you on TV?
The Tabo guy, that's what they're making fun of.
I was desperate. I was heavy into 3-ring binders at the time, and I needed the money.
You got your clock cleaned by that lady from Old and In the Way.
Never saw that walker coming.
Well, that's nice. Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
Sounds fascinating.
You can...
Is this art or is it advertising?
I'm not...
Is there really any difference?
Good point, little buddy. Do you live to paint or do you paint to live?
I don't know why I do it. I just have to paint.
Did you take lessons to learn how to do that?
No, it just came to me one morning. This morning, in fact.
Are you aware that vandalism is illegal? And worse, unoriginal.
We like to punish people who do it who aren't us.
How could this be vandalism? Everyone loves Brady Culture.
Is the paint supposed to go outside the lines like that?
What? No! Where?
I'm just pulling your dwarfish leg, my friend.
Don't do that!
Max, is that a fly in the paint there?
What? No! Where?
Just kidding again.
And people wonder why I need therapy.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Hey, a can of spray paint, and it's not even empty. It says they've bred a horse with 8 legs.
Does it run twice as fast?
No, but it does eat twice as much. Looks like he's got Boston baked beans in there this month.
How do they stay fresh?
They don't. Have no fear, simple citizens. The Freelance Police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there!
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers!
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer!
He's a former child star? Oh, just lock him up and throw away the jail!
One of us needs to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a Munchkin terrorist in my store?
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order. Brady Culture's eyebow? What is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know any white guy with a fro like that.
I hear that.
Any idea why a freakish relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
Video conspiracy. Bosco always thinks everything is a conspiracy. It's kind of funny.
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the mafia, aliens,
What?
sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray.
Stop right there!
Telltale Games.
Conspiracy.
Telltale. He was about to say Telltale Games. Man, Telltale Games has it in for me. Yeah.
Have you actually witnessed this Ibo video with your own eyes?
Only a fool would watch a strange video. You watch it.
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing in there?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
So all this Whizzer character's doing is delivering videos.
And abusing his bathroom privileges?
That's it? Did he steal any of your overpriced merchandise, or at least try to disembowel you with a sharpened spork?
No way! I've got BTADS, the single most technologically advanced security system ever conceived by the human mind.
BTADS? Is that one of those acronym things I've been hearing so much about?
Yep, Bosco Tech Automated Defense System. I made it myself.
Wow, I always wanted to automate my defense. How does it work?
Well, just pull a weapon, you'll see. Or try to walk out of here with something. Go ahead, I dare you.
Maybe we will.
At the risk of sounding callous, how come your fancy pants defense system can't even stop small bladder boy over here?
It was designed to keep people from taking stuff out of the store, not from bringing it in.
Ah, right. A rare case of reverse shoplifting.
Shop dropping.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm sorry, what was... No.
Whizzer.
Okay.
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
That sounded a bit angry. What's so nice about it? Nothing. It's a piece of shit.
Bosco's Inconvenience. Nice name.
It's true. It really is inconvenient.
Well, thanks. I try.
How do you get out of that cage anyway?
That's for me to know and you never to find out.
What's with the maximum security prison motif?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up, little buddy. What were we talking about? We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So, what do you want to buy?
Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
Nope.
That's a reference to the original LucasArts Sam & Max game. Near the ending of the game, you get a vegetable in the shape of John Muir.
Do you have any candy pink fat boys?
Nope.
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
I think this is exactly where I got tired when I played
Do you
this.
have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
Do you have any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea.
This went on way longer than my tolerance.
What have you got?
Oh, Muffin.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh, yeah, cheese. I want that.
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
We'll take that cheese that's just been sitting out in the open for everyone to touch.
I can't scan it from way back here. You've got to bring it to the counter so I can ring it up.
Do we have to do everything around here?
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh, yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll clear out any room in no time guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
All right.
We'd like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
$10,000? We'll have to give out like 1 million tickets.
Or one really big one.
You mean...
White Collar Crime Drive.
Where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains.
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit 'em where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but that's good too.
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
We'll chat more later, Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
All right. So our very first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these
Free
videotapes.
videos. Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's Eyebow for Ocular Fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start office movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
All right. Where's Max 2? Get over here.
What should we do about Whizzer and his reverse shoplifting?
Unwashed violence is one of my favorite techniques.
Bosco's got a lot of interesting, if questionable, products in here.
I think it's the only store in town where they carry those albino monkey crackers I got hooked on in Borneo.
Do you smell something funny? Like the feet of the howling damned?
There's a leaky can of aerosol meat in one of the aisles.
Aha! I thought I recognized the scent. Be careful not to set fire to anything while we're here.
No promises.
I'll let you get back to your shopping, or whatever it was you were doing.
Sometimes it's best not to ask.
Right. Public restrooms. Unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
Looks like you opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
Actually, I should have talked to him first before I had him go into the bathroom. So I'm just going to let him do his, but he's got a camera inside the milk. Okay, that's interesting.
Chilled and preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
What?
I hope not.
That sounds horrendous. Tongue poster?
Tongues placed on freezer become property of Bosco.
I got quite a few tongues that way.
Okay.
Nothing like a gaggle of security cameras pointed at a guy to make him feel at home.
I'm comfortable with it because I'm uncommonly photogenic.
Fair.
Bathroom terror level. Red, extreme terror. Yellow, lots of terror. Green, probable terror. Buy nachos. Free toilet brush with every purchase.
Free toilet brush? I'm sold!
Used toilet brush.
What?
I'll pass.
Okay. He's got a camera
Nothing
up there
like a
too.
gaggle of security cameras pointed at
I'm
him.
comfortable.
Nachos.
They're mine, not Joe's.
Ah. That's...
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time. Sludgies.
With 100% all-natural sludge.
This week's flavors, wheatgrass and meatloaf.
That sounds terrible.
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
What? What?
Hey there,
Okay.
Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's IBO is the Ocular Fitness regimen for people on the go.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids
It's a
does he use
takeoff on a joke hyphen. I like my coffee black, like my men.
Program is a boon to all mankind.
I know.
A boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
I get it.
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza. What can you tell me about IBO?
IBO is a revolutionary new program of
Sorry.
isometric exercises to promote ocular fitness. You can learn to move objects with your eyes, even see through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
Don't these things usually have celebrity endorsements?
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, right. Sorry. Did Bosco actually order this many videos?
How should I know? And did I mention they're free?
What, you just deliver them whether people order them or not?
The word must be spread. IBO is the path to enlightenment and ocular fitness.
Well, that's nice.
What is?
Are you aware that you're breaking the law?
Come on, guys. There's no law against giving away free stuff.
Unlawful deliveries are punishable under Section 9, Article 7, Title 11 of the Personal, Private, Public, Professional Conduct Penal Code.
You made that up.
True, but we could write him up for littering, trespassing, and disturbing the peace.
I have to deliver these videos.
Boy, what a monotanoid. Can we arrest him now?
In a minute, little buddy. Put your hands on your head. You're under arrest.
Aw, come on. It's a free country.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who told you that?
This guy's suffering from some pretty severe delusions. Seriously now, you're under arrest.
Come on. You don't have to make a federal case out of it.
No, we don't have to. We want to.
My cousin's wife's dentist loved your show.
Oh, yeah. We've always been a big hit with the dentists.
Gee, I wonder
This takes place in North Korea, right?
Soda poppers, and you'll need so much expensive dental work, you can kiss college goodbye.
Max, your unbridled cynicism is like a breath of fresh air on a crowded subway.
What? No. Sam and Max, I don't remember if it takes place in, like, Brooklyn or New York, or I'm pretty sure it's, like, a fictional city. But I think it's supposed to be, like, New York or somewhere around there.
Hi Gigi. Hi Stu. Listening to this in the background while working on a work presentation for Wednesday morning. Somehow only ever played a da. I think Oshawa.
Are you anything like the character you played on the TV show?
Hey Lester, this is the PlayStation 5 remaster, which came out on the
every 3 minutes. It's like
day before
having
yesterday.
A superpower.
So this is the 2022 remaster of the classic LucasArts games. They did a remaster of Season 1 and 2 with high-definition next-gen visuals, much smoother animation, faster frame rates, and basically excellent lighting and shading and everything like that. So it's a nice update to the classic point-and-click Telltale Games.
How about an autograph for my pal, Max?
You could write to Max. Thanks for saving my life that time in San Remo.
Gee, I don't really have time. I've got a lot more videos to deliver.
No time? Don't they give you bathroom breaks?
Sure.
Oh wow, brand spanking new remaster.
There was an incident.
Didn't I see you on a TV commercial a while back?
Yeah, what was it? Bowl cleanser, adult diapers, erectile dysfunction?
All 3.
Wait, what? What? Oh, okay. Sure.
Any chance we could get you to sing the song from your old show?
Yeah, the theme song. What was it called?
It was called More Than Jerks, but I can't sing it. I'm too embarrassed.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper theme song.
No, I don't think so.
What'll it take to get you to sing that song?
We'll be your best
What?
friends.
Haha.
No.
Are you sure you won't sing the Soda Popper song?
I won't gnaw your leg off if you do it.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
Pretty please.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
Ugly please.
No.
Ugly, please.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
I promise not to sing along.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
Well, okay. Little peepers, specks, and whizzer, toiling at the soda works, guzzling with tiny gizzards, soda fountain special perks. Then they run like human blizzards, more than simple soda jerks. Soda poppers more than jerks!
Wow, I feel all clam chowdery inside.
No, we are not singing that one again.
Oh, that's nice.
What is?
That was horrendous. Okay. Let's just...
If you'll excuse us, we've got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the IBO video while you're at it.
Wow, that was horse a shit.
We got one, thanks.
Yeah, well, the actual song is more catchy than how he sang it. So we need Max to go into the bathroom, which then makes Whizzer go to use the bathroom. And while Whizzer's in the bathroom, we're gonna hop a cheese into his carton there. The reason we're doing this is so that the B-tab security system that Bosco talked about. Oh, we need to grab the cheese first. Shit, I screwed that up. All right, we need to grab that cheese first.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
I don't know if I'm going to make it back there in time. Nah, so I gotta... Shit. Alright, so let's head back into the bathroom with Max, which will cause him to need to use the bathroom again.
Uh-oh.
And this gives us the opportunity to put the cheese into his basket there. Which means that when he goes out to the to get more videotapes, he is going to get stopped by the security system and knocked out. So here we go.
If you really love someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
What the? Time out for number one.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh, he wet his widow pants. Classic. Just classic. I mean, wait. My evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have the other two twerps to handle it. It's still not quite right.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Okay, so we don't leave him there, but we have to leave him there for now. Because...
that security system sucks.
I mean, it knocked the guy out over the head.
It should at least throw his ass out of the store.
That's up to us to do. So what we're going to do now, we'll run Sam back over here. And we're going to go take the DeSoto out for a spin.
Where we going, Sam?
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody!
Con man? What the hell kind of a license plate? All right.
By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy. Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight. Sam 1, taillight 0.
This is your first and final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello, we're Freelance Police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it!
Your point being...
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
Why, isn't it $10,000?
What? Are you crazy? Oh, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel. My attorney has advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting to do.
He just has a bag of money in his... That sounds fishy. He just has a bag of money with a dollar bill sign on it. Just sitting there in his car. Interesting. Alright, now we got the $10,000, so we go back to Bosco with that, and we get our gadget. The tear gas grenade launcher, which we're going to need in like 2 seconds. So, we'll go back here. Wow. Nice to see. What is that amount? $11,566.43? What? What? You know, I don't even question it. He's selling me a tear gas grenade launcher for $10,000.
What do we have here?
Probably a stick of butter is $11,000.
Self-loading weekly.
Oh, let me see that.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Hey, Bosco.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Yes.
You know, we did put the kibosh on that whole terrorist operation, so...
How about some free stuff?
Is that why you did this? For free stuff? Was this all a part of the plot?
Yes, a labyrinthine scheme in which we paid off a former child star to deliver videos to your store just so that we could knock him out via your own security system and claim an undeserved reward.
So you admit it?
Conspiracy humor may be lost on this crowd.
We want to buy something.
Ah, what you got your eye on?
We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? Well, all right, here you go. 1 tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me. Now put that away before someone gets hurt.
What do you mean?
Why would they just stay there staring at
The $10,000 just covered the cost of materials, you know?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right.
Alrighty, so now that we've got the tear gas grenade launcher, we go back to Sybil. And we use it on Peepers. To get rid of him. So the objective here is to knock out all 3 of the soda poppers that are hypnotized. Thereby stopping them from being idiots, basically. And then from there, we get information on where Brady Culture, where his hideout is, so that we can go infiltrate it. So we're pretty close to the ending of the game already. We're not that far off. I'd say maybe a half an hour more, if that. They're not terribly long episodes, but they're good. All right, so we need to use the tear gas grenade launcher on him.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
No!
But it will make you cry.
All right. Now that we've got that, we use the boxing glove on him.
Please, Sam, allow me.
Now, Peepers, this is going to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. It'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, Peeps.
I can see you.
Oh my, that was great. That was great. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
Nice work, you two. Now I can try to bring him out of his hypnotic state. Take control of your mind.
I don't think he can hear you.
Sure he can. He's unconscious, not dead.
Minor detail.
Destroy the intruder in your dreams. Regain control.
What? Hey, what am I doing here? What's going on?
Sybil?
My name's not Sybil. It's Peepers.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you okay? How do you feel?
I've got a bit of a headache. I had the weirdest dream.
And there was someone unusual in your dream, wasn't there?
Yes, Brady Culture was there. He kept telling me to do stuff.
Aha!
I knew it.
That fiend hypnotized you to do his unspeakable bidding.
Peepers, what's the last thing you can remember?
I remember checking in at Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
He has his own nut house? Wow, we gotta meet this guy.
Where can we find this home for former child stars?
Oh, it's very secret. No one must ever find it. Think of the scandal.
But we need to find it so we can stop the madness, in a manner of speaking.
I want to help, but I just can't remember where it is.
Oh.
But my brothers might. They went with me. Hey, I didn't do anything really embarrassing, did I?
Nothing a simple exorcism can't fix.
Oh, dear.
Alright, so now that we've taken care of that guy and he's unhypnotized, let's take care of the other two brothers so that we can get on to the Brady Culture's home. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the spray can on this graffiti.
They say
here.
graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Oh, shit. Not the gun. Why is...
This could use a little improvement.
Hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it, brain freeze.
Alright, now that we've got him over here, let's head up and... Whoop. Come on, you bastard. Let's head up into the apartment. There we go. Or the office, I should say, not the apartment. Though technically, I suppose, it's their apartment as well.
Nah. Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
You made me mess up.
Now this is quality television. Wait a second. My evil plan is in ruins. The dog and bunny will rue the day they crossed me. Rue the day, I say.
Well, we've admired our handiwork long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
Take control of your mind.
Is it working?
I don't know. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Snap out of it, you big baby!
What's going on? Why is my outfit all wrinkled?
He's back.
Quick, act like a chicken.
No, tell us where we can find Brady Culture's home for former child stars. We've got to stop that fiend from hypnotizing anyone else.
The home? It's 227 something. Whizzer would remember the street. He always does the driving.
Can you take us there?
Are you kidding? I've got hours of ironing to do.
Well, that was helpful.
Hello.
Take control of your mind. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Nicely done, Sam. You're a natural.
Where am I? Who are you?
Don't worry, we're freelance police.
Police? Oh no!
He's getting away in that truck!
Quick, follow that soda popper.
Hurry, Sam. He's getting away.
So this mini game is just avoiding all of these crates until we get up close enough to the truck to shit out one of the tires. Once we get close enough to the truck, we'll shoot out one of the tires. I think we're close enough now.
Little buddy.
With pleasure.
Got him.
Yes!
Don't shoot!
Aside from the fact that we just plugged your truck, why would you think we'd shoot you?
Except for the obvious sport value, of course.
It's just, you always see cops on the news beating up some guy just because he's a former child star.
Wow.
We would never dream of hurting former child stars. We just need to find the home where Brady Culture keeps them.
Oh, why didn't you say so? It's right over there, across the street.
Jumping elephant fleas.
How devilishly convenient.
Thanks.
Does anyone know where I can find a bathroom?
Looks like a shifty character to me.
Don't they all?
This one's very locked. It says here they only treat patients with something called artificial personality disorder.
Sounds tasty. What's in it?
Apparently it's common in former child stars. Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
Locked. Disturbing little monkey. Reminds me of a job.
He's starting to remind me a bit of my friend with irritable bowel syndrome. Always had to be aware where the nearest toilet was wherever.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what he has. He's got. It's not so much bowel syndrome as it is like, well, yeah. He always has to. He drinks a lot of soda, so he always has to use the bathroom.
Sam?
All right, so we need to head
to the office.
Back to the office and speak to Sybil Pandemic about this form that we just picked up. So in order to get inside the locked gate, we need to fill out this form and deliver it to that monkey thingy that we just saw. So we get Sybil's help with this, filling out this form.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Interesting.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Hey, I know! I could psychoanalyze you!
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
How do ink blots work?
And can we make them ourselves?
It's easy. I just show you some pictures, and you tell me what you see. Your responses can reveal things like obsessions, or obsessions. Take a look at this, and tell me what you see.
So our responses will determine if we have this stupid made-up disease. So the three symptoms are obsession with fame. So Susan Lucci holding an Emmy.
Susan Lucci holding an Emmy.
I see. Now, how about this one?
Pigeons on the marquee at Mann's Chinese Theater.
Pigeons on the marquee at Mann's Chinese Theater.
And this?
Autograph written in Braille.
An autograph written in Braille.
Now this one. What do you see?
Elephants at the New York Stock Exchange.
And this one?
That blotchy thing that a flashbulb does to your eyes.
Okay, judging by these, you seem fairly hung up on fame, but not so badly that I would characterize it as an obsession.
Thanks, Doc. Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Okay.
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their obsession with fame.
Alright, so I screwed up on one of those. And I think I know which one.
Sure, take a look at...
Let's do this again. So Susan Lucci.
I see.
Let's get past these.
Now, how about this one?
Pigeons on the marquee.
And this?
I think this is the one I screwed up on. Oh no, it's the next one.
An autograph.
Alright.
Now this one. What?
So, a cheering crowd of lanky albinos, I think, is what we need.
A cheering crowd of lanky albinos.
And this one?
And then the final one is the blotchy thing.
That blotchy thing that a flashbulb does to your eyes.
Well, your choices indicate an obsession
There we
with
go.
fame. That's one of the indicators of artificial personality disorder. I'd better make a note on your chart. Very interesting. We should test you for the other symptoms of APD.
Whatever you say, Sawbones.
I'm not a sawbones. I'm a psychotherapist.
Tomato, tomato. Hey, I'm getting hungry.
Free
What's free
association.
association like?
It's a test of your reactions to things in your life. I say a word, and then you just say or do the first thing that comes into your head.
Dance a samba, recite the alphabet, scream at the top of my lungs, that sort of thing?
Interesting.
Have we started already?
No, but now we will. Ready?
Is that the word?
No, the word is tumbleweed.
Lampblack.
Interesting. Now try this one. Crown. Just do or say whatever comes naturally. Whoa, don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Comb.
Hullabaloo.
I see. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your responses lead me to believe that you have an unusually violent reaction to dentistry.
You should see him at the podiatrist's.
It could be symptomatic of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark this on your chart. You have 2 of the symptoms listed on this form.
Am I deranged?
I don't want to alarm you, but probably.
Can I have your hat when they commit you?
Sure, little buddy. Can you really learn anything from my grotesque, nonsensical dreams?
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like peeling an onion.
Youch!
Now just relax and try to remember your dream.
Okay, here goes.
All right, so the violent symptoms towards
My dreams
dentistry.
always start in the office, but this time things
And-
were different.
This
Yes,
one is
I can picture
unhealthy
it. Tell me
obsession
what
with
happened.
mother. So we want this character here to be simple, which
I
represents.
realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
It was you.
Me? My. Oh, I represent your mother.
You do?
Of course. The feelings of trust, of safety. Besides, I figure the old hag's gotta be in there somewhere. That's psychotherapy 101.
Insightful.
Tell me, in your dream, was I doing anything queer?
You did say something pretty queer.
You ungrateful pup! I went through 3 weeks of labor for you! Wow, it is your mother. I was right, as I usually am.
All right, now we want to turn this box over here.
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, sounds like you and your special guest there were having a little celebration. What did you get?
Let's try birthday
It was
cake.
an overly frosted birthday cake.
Someone's another year closer to the grave, eh?
Wait a minute. I guess I can't look at my inventory
I
right
had
now.
just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a wedding
Oh.
cake, ripe for the toppling.
Wait a second. Wedding cake, your
Ah.
mother. You subconsciously
okay,
want to
wanna
marry
marry your
your
mother.
own mother.
Yeah.
Well, this is a blow.
This is a definite symptom of artificial personality disorder.
Yes, I mean, I hope it's not serious.
I better
Yeah.
mark this on your chart. Wow! It must be artificial personality disorder. You've got all the signs. I bet I can get a paper out of this.
Best ship me off to some sort of home for former child stars, then.
I've signed this admissions form, but you'll have to arrange your own transportation. I'm about to be really busy publishing the details of your case.
Since you're crazy, can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide, no!
Jumping vehicular homicide. All right. So we'll head back to Brady Culture's home for former child stars, and we'll put that that notice in the mailbox now. I've been in there so long, it's nighttime. All right. Well, actually, no, wait, it was nighttime when we went there.
Back to Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
Oh, okay.
We put the form in the form reader, which will open the gate.
Come on, little buddy. There's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards? Justice makes me hungry. This reminds me of that place where Aunt Trudy lives, with the medicine smell and the rubber sheets and the enormous mute Indian.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Yeah, mostly after medication time. Where is everybody?
Pulchritude above doubts. This is Culture's clubhouse.
Jumping Lon Chaney in a boffo fright wig. Brady Culture, I presume.
You know who I am? Wow! Evil plans really do work.
Don't get too excited, Stretch Pants. The Freelance Police are here.
Yes, actually. I've been waiting for you.
Really? Next time try leaving the front door open. Save us all some grief.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh, I think we just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
I never wanted much. Just to be universally loved, that's all. And to be #1 in the TV ratings for the 1971 fall season. But no, those worthless hacks, the soda poppers, with their matching shirts and their cute little jingles, they came on opposite me and stole my audience.
Huh. I like the organ music.
And now you two vigilantes,
Yeah, it is kind of funny, isn't it?
down on his luck
There's a lot of great humor in this series, and it just gets more and more dark and crazier as it goes on.
Forever. How cruel.
Is it over?
I think so.
So,
Whoops.
Since you've ruined the beautiful irony of having my arch rivals run my promotional campaign, I'm afraid you'll just have to take their places.
In your dreams, Culture!
No, my friends. In yours.
Hey, that tickles!
Become Video Delivery Man.
What? What's happening?
Oh no. Oh no! What are you doing?
I don't know.
You were in on it all along! I told you it was a conspiracy. I told you, but then you already knew, didn't you?
No, Bosco. I must deliver videos.
Call the CIA! Call Interpol! Call Mickey Rooney!
Must deliver Mickey Rooney videos.
Okay, so if we remember, Bosco's security system, if we steal anything, the security system's going to go off and bonk us over the head. So what we want to do is
must deliver videos.
What we want to do is steal that piece of cheese when we come back in.
Oh, don't even try. I love that part.
Just Googled the voice actors for Sam and Max.
Or I'm dreaming.
Well, make sure that you...
They've only done video games.
Video delivery man.
But you have to the Google the right ones, because there's two versions of the Sam and Max games. There's the
if only I could remember what Sybil told me to do.
There's the ones with there's the one from
like voices I've heard in other TV or movie animation.
Brady stole my body. I hate when people do that. You gotta get me down from here.
Okay, little guy, I'll save you.
So the voice actor who plays Max in this episode, Andrew Chaikin, he's only in this episode, and then he was replaced for the following episodes and seasons of Sam and Max. Mainly because he had a heart issues. He had some kind of heart issues, which prevented him from doing further work on the games. So Andrew Chaikin is only Max in this version of the game. Or this episode, sorry. And then he's replaced by, I can't remember his name, something Canaston? I can't remember his name, but he's in the following games, which we'll be covering on this channel. Honestly, the voice is not that much different.
Gosh, I see what you mean about the humor getting dark sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, it gets really dark.
Wow. And thanks to cable for all eternity.
This episode, not so much, but the next couple of episodes, they cover on a lot of interesting topics, like gun laws in the U.S. and stuff.
I will be universally loved by everyone.
Wait, I never noticed the water cooler before.
May not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
What? Okay. Alright, so how we get rid of this shit is, as you can see, Max's head is all the way up here. We need to get his head back onto his body.
Brady Culture has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
So in order to do that, we're going to take our gun and shoot at the one-way sign.
Whee!
Whoa! Gotcha!
Yay!
Now, we take Max's head and attach it back to his body, thereby killing Brady Culture in that form.
Oh, Mr. Culture, I have a surprise for you.
Really? For me? No!
Oh my.
Thanks, Sam. A little stringy, but good. Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Bye, Max.
You want to name every...
Hey, Brady Cheese.
What is it, fool?
I'd like to introduce you to a little friend of mine.
No, the cheese must stand alone.
And another one bites the cheese.
Okay, so we're slowly killing off all of these delusions of Brady Culture in our mind, because going back to what Sybil has stated, destroy the intruder in your dreams. This is what we're doing at the moment, is we're killing off all of the Brady Cultures that are in our dreams. So the next one is the TV.
I wonder what would happen to the picture quality if I gave this a tug.
No! I must be on TV for all eternity. No!
Oh yes, that's much better reception.
And finally, the light switch to turn off the Brady Culture that has become the light.
I think someone needs to turn the lights out on your career, Brady.
What? No!
Oh, that Brady Culture. He turns the world off with his smile.
And that's it.
Oh
no! He's awake! We're done for!
Save the girlish histrionics, Bosco. I'm all right. I was merely the victim of your garden variety video delivery hypnosis scheme.
Okay, but what about your co-conspirator?
My co-conspirator? Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter.
Andrew Chaikin is the voice of Dio, the main antagonist on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. My kid watches that, huh?
is or was, because if I remember correctly, Chaykin stopped voice acting because of health problems. So I'm not sure if that's changed, but I remember that was the problem, and that was why he never did any further voice work as Max in the game series.
Any idea how I can curtail this culture crisis?
Brady Culture. Ibo man. Stay away from him. He's got it in for me.
Sorry, Bosco, no can do. I've got to save my furry little pal. I don't suppose you have a Bosco Tech device that stymies hypnosis-inducing energy beams.
Oh, a hypnosis blocker? Yeah, I thought about making one of those, but I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I've got to find something, quick. Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
Okay, so our next stop is we're gonna go to the office. We're gonna grab a little something from the office, and then we're gonna go straight to Sybil Pandemic, who is conveniently open 24 hours. And what we're going to grab from the office is the coat
Max isn't
hanger.
going to like it when he finds out I ruined our reception. I've got to tell him as soon as possible.
Now we've got the coat hanger. We will... Oh, well, I mean, I guess we can turn off the lights, and that's really not necessary, but sure.
Doc. Max is gone.
Well, most of us outgrow our imaginary friends eventually.
No, that megalomaniac Brady Culture's got him.
I see. Of course.
Hang on. Were you implying that Max is imaginary?
I wasn't implying anything, though he does seem a little improbable.
You see him too, though, right?
True, but then I'm a psychotherapist.
Oh, okay. What?
I've got to find some way to block a hypnotic ray. I don't suppose you, as a brain specialist of sorts...
I don't know how old Jojo is. Maybe he did the voiceover before his health became an issue.
Oh, probably,
Do
yeah.
know something. Out with it, before my synapses fuse into a milky puddle of slag.
Well, it's a gross breach of doctor-patient privilege for me to even tell you about it. But one of my more technologically inclined patients drew me a diagram of a contraption he claimed will block hypnosis.
That's just the sort of ridiculously lucky break I need.
It's a huge violation of every reasonable code of ethical conduct, of course, but you being a policeman of sorts, I suppose it's okay to give you the diagram.
My lack of solid engineering background has finally caught up with me. I can't make any sense of this.
I'd love to help, but engineering is one of the few fields I haven't tried. Sorry.
Alright, now that we've got that diagram, we go back to Bosco with it, and he will build us an anti-hypnotizing helmet, which will help us go back to Brady Culture's place, not get hypnotized, and save Max. So let's head over there now.
Gotta go. If my appointment finishes fast, I might tune into your 1889 stream with Stu.
Alright, yeah, this is actually almost over. But yeah, that's cool.
Bosco, take a gander at this.
Thanks for tuning in, Lester.
What is it? A death threat?
Even better, it's instructions for the latest in Bosco Tech innovation.
Well, let's see. A colander for that, yeah. Oh yeah, I can build this. Just need one thing.
What's that?
Something for that antenna thing at the top.
Antenna, got it.
And there's our antenna thing for the top, the
Will a
coat
make-do
hanger.
antenna do as a make-do antenna?
Yeah, okay. Let me just add a little Bosco Tech innovation. And here it is, the most sophisticated hypnosis-blocking helmet the world has ever seen.
Happy days are here again. Uh-oh, seems like the old moolah gauge is running on empty.
Ah, take it. Just stop that Brady Culture. He's got it in for me.
You're a credit to dementia, Bosco.
You'll have to pay for the next one, though.
Yes, you're a credit to dementia. All right, let's head over to Brady Culture and deal with him now, because this has gone on long enough.
I'm coming, Max.
I believe Max automatically, or Sam automatically...
Rule number 3. Always wear protective headgear when confronting diabolical villains with hypnotic devices.
Yo, what's up with it?
Hello, Anita. How are you doing this evening? We're just finishing up with Sam and Max Remastered on the PlayStation 5.
Hand over the Lagomorph Culture.
Sam!
Well, the first episode,
glad
anyway.
To see you. Johann Sebastian here only knows how to play one song.
What's this?
Johann Sebastian.
Didn't we just see the dog getting hypnotized episode? Well, if you really want to watch it again...
I'm doing just fabulous.
What?
Another triumph for skanky ingenuity and ordinary kitchenware.
Yeah.
Give it
I know who you are.
Time out for the cavalry.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing well.
Colored outside the lines of the law, Brady Culture.
We see you, and this time we're
going to get hypnotized again. I'm sure you all remember the commands I taught you. So now, my foolish pawns, attack the dog!
Ow!
Alright, now we click on the soda poppers. We want them to,
become Brady Culture.
Whatever do you mean? You don't know me, but I like your optimism.
Uh-huh.
What nonsense! Attack the dog!
Ouch!
Worship me?
Worship me!
No, me! Worship me! You're my minions! Mine!
Attack me.
Attack me.
No, me! Attack me!
He's
me,
an idiot.
Me.
He's such an idiot.
Oops! No, wait, I mean...
Smart move, Sam. You played him like a $2 glockenspiel.
I learned all my best tactics in the first grade.
I tried to send you semaphore signals with my ears, but you know how I always get the K and the V mixed up.
You crack me up, little buddy. Well, I guess we should dehypnotize these
child labor.
Be on our way.
Let me! You know how I adore gratuitous violence.
I love how Max just went and beat the shit out of those kids with the
pasty ass of
boxing glove.
Thank goodness this whole hypnotic mind control thing didn't go any further. That could have been really annoying.
It's great to be on your show, Myra. I'm a huge fan. I just can't seem to stop watching for some reason.
And that is where our second episode will start up next time. So it continues from there on, where people on Myra's talk show are getting hypnotized. Pretty much. But there we go. That was episode 1 of the remaster of Sam and Max Season 1. This episode was entitled Culture Shock. Originally released back in the early 2000s by Telltale Games, this remaster was recently done in 2022 for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. So we'll be going into the next episode at some point, so tune into that if you guys want, and I'll be heading on over to Stu's Game Reviews tonight for a stream on his channel, which I'll be helping out with. So if you want to tune into that, feel free as well.
Doesn't even do a second EP in one stream.
Well, Vile, I would normally, but I offered, I'm helping Stu tonight on a live stream myself, so we'll have to go into the second episode at a later date. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, so thank you very much to Stu's Game Reviews for tuning in.
That's a good idea.
Anita, Lester Sis, and Vile Water. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys had a blast.
Sounds legit.
I know, right? He totally seems like a real wiener. Anyway, thank you very much to everybody for tuning in and everybody watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, please consider liking and subscribing. Over on my YouTube channel, you'll find a playlist section devoted to all of my previous live streams. Say, as an example, you missed part of The Last of Us PS5 remaster. Simply go over to my playlist section, look up The Last of Us PS5 remaster, and you'll find all of the previous live streams in that section. You'll also find in my playlist section a joint collaboration section. This is a section where I've worked with other YouTubers such as Stu from Stu's Game Reviews, which you'll find the video that I'm going to be streaming with him tonight in that section by tomorrow. So if you miss it tonight, simply go over to my playlist section. You'll you can find that video in the joint collaboration section. You can watch it then. And of course, if you like what you see in that video, consider liking and subscribing to Stu's Game Reviews. It's always greatly appreciated. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Please tune in to Stu's Game Reviews tonight for his game that I'll be helping him live stream with. If not, I'll see you soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Take care once again, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and a wonderful night.